These days, there are so many different ways to find true love. A new survey shows that more than a third of Americans believe in finding it on the internet. But what if you don't have the talent or the time to make the right post or to search through everyone else's profiles? Andrea Canning has gone and looked at all this and seen about these, I called them before, virtual Cyranos, people who help out with the dating.
Yeah, how about having someone pretend that they're you, George? What do you think about that?
I do not like that idea one bit.
Well, there are actually services now that will find and vet potential suitors for you, and they will write emails to them on your behalf, so-called ghostwriters. They do all the work, but some critics say this is the ultimate in deception.
It's the siren song of the busy single.
How busy is your life?
Incredibly busy. I'm pretty much booked solid, Monday through Sunday.
Meet Sarah Madsen, a 31-year-old marketing professional with a wide range of passions from skee-ball to cooking. Her search for romance has included some online dating, but with a busy social calendar taken up by work, friends, and family, one thing she's very short on is time.
You've got to constantly check it, then communicate. There's just so many steps.
In hopes of ending Sarah's dating drought, GMA brought in Lori Davis from eFlirt Expert to help. Busy e-daters strapped for time are turning to new companies like hers so they can pay someone else to take care of their online romance.
They work a million hours, or sometimes they're just not meeting the right people, so they bring in help to sort of guide them. It's all about attracting the right person at the end of the day. I guess I am a modern-day Cupid.
Or a modern-day Cyrano de Bergerac. To attract that perfect person, Lori does all the work, acting as a ghostwriter, putting a new spin on the classic movie Roxanne.
You know how to say what I feel. You write it, and I'll sign it.
Oh, no, that's lying.
Not if you write what I feel.
Lori sets up her clients' profiles with popular online dating services, filters potential suitors, makes the dates, and even sends flirtatious emails. But some internet experts are calling it misrepresentation to the extreme.
There is criticism that that's misleading and that you're starting a relationship built on a foundation of lies.
The process is actually very authentic, and a lot of my clients, when they read their profile, say, wow, you know, this sounds exactly like me.
So it couldn't be that authentic if it's not actually them typing the message.
The messages in the beginning of the process, when you banter back and forth with someone, are very surface level. You don't get too deep in the emails because you get deep when you meet in person. Hey, how are you?
After a 2-hour meeting, Lori has chosen dating sites more appropriate for Sarah's age and interests, selected photos.
I rarely turn down a social engagement.
And written her a new profile.
I think what she nailed most about my OkCupid profile was my name, Skee Ball Foodie. It was perfectly succinct, and I would never have been able to come up with it. And I actually think it made me kind of attractive to guys. I mean, what guy doesn't love skee ball and food? And I got a lot of pings.
Now it's time for Lori to work her magic and Sarah to sit back and wait. But can outsourcing romance really lead to lasting love? Leanne Clark was impressed by Lori's ghostwriting services. It didn't bother her when she found out her date, Jeff Bakshis, hadn't actually written any of his emails.
Leave it to him to delegate finding a date to somebody else. It's just kind of who he is. He's the idea guy and then kind of delegates his ideas to everybody else. So it's typical Jeff.
When they finally met in person, sparks flew, and 10 months later, they got engaged. Sarah is hoping for the same luck. She's ready for her first date with Ron, a match handpicked by her ghostwriter.
Hello.
Hi, Sarah and Ron.
Date number 1.
On the date.
He didn't seem to mind that she had a little help either.
So, what do you think about the big reveal?
It was kind of a shocker, but I have to say I would love to have someone do that for me.
I wanted to make sure that when I told him it was at the right moment and it wasn't contrived or forced, he listened to me and really a very long pause. And he was like, that's actually really cool.
And now Sarah is hooked on outsourcing.
In a week's time, it probably saved me 6 hours of my life. Honestly, it was a fun process. I don't know if, he's like the one, but it was fun.
He wasn't. eFlirt Experts has a wide range of services starting at $39 all the way up to $2,500. They offer everything from e-makeovers, that's making over your profile, to date coaching. They will even take you shopping for a new style, George.
Are you making a hint there?
No! You always look great. Happy Valentine's Day.
To you too, Andrea. Thanks very much.